have another dose?
At least priest, please. Let's go.
This was meant to be my fate, but it was always a danger.
Oh, just hover your picture. Thank you, Blazer. Perfect. I thought so. I use Firestone nowadays, stress. If you exclamation mark tracker, it'll give you a link to it and some other stuff that I've used in the past that I recommend. I would say Nameless Mon might be the best one, but what do you guys want to see? None of them are like premium. I've already played them all at some point. Alright, we will do another vote one, because nothing like really hits me as attractive here. It's only a 1 minute poll, but it's up. Vote away. Well, you vote for what you want to see, guys. Alright, what are you guys voting? Kasukas. Alright, you can vote for whatever you want. I've already gone 12 with Svalna random, easy. When you're skilled, it doesn't even matter, right? Alright, let's play Svalna though. Classico, let's go for it. None of them are like super premium anyway. I do think Nameless was better than Svalna, but I think Svalna's better than Geppetto anyway. Hello. And Manashari, thank you for the follow. Man, these are all good. I think I prefer Draconic to Mind Eater though. Salesman for the early game. Let's go for some hipstering. So far so good. Okay, any special mechs in Priest? Why is Deepron better than Archaeologist? You should do a one-day stream where you pick the crappiest legend picks. That's 99% of my streams, Astelensky. The best legendary I've drafted in the last 20 or so runs has been Mukla. And most people would think that Mukla is unplayable. And I agree. It's been my best one though. Neutral 6-mana mech with Magnetize. Neutral 6-mana mech with Magnetize. 5? Yeah, probably randomer, huh? Something I kind of prefer this. There is that 10 drop that summons 6/7s, which could be really game breaking in Priest, because you kind of create a stalemate and then you rip it with its mini on turn 10. Let's go Archaeologist. Easy Cathedral. Easy Matriarch. This deck is looking insane. Let's pick up Scale. I already have a Matriarch. We're pick 8. Let's try Blackwing. Renew. No, you can't really expect much from Deep Run though either, right? In Priest M likes. There's a lot of crap neutral mechs. This doesn't look like a very good faceless deck. But Water Bearer sucks and Accuser doesn't really fit Priest. But I could still see Accuser over Faceless, because it really doesn't look like a Faceless deck. Yeah, let's go Accuser. Agreed with you guys. Condemn's great. I'll take a Nova over Doo-Doo. I don't like any of these. Deck doesn't look like a Necro deck so much. Let's take Sketchy. I mean, I have an idea what I'm getting from Archaeologist, and more importantly, it costs one less. I guess the mech costs one less as well, so ignore the cost one less. More importantly, it's a 3-mana 3/3 as well, rather than a 2-mana 1/2. But I would say that the Deep Red, like, this is how I would put it. The Deep Red is more consistent at getting a middling card, whereas the Dwarven has a higher chance to get a crap card, but more importantly, a higher chance of getting a much better card as well. Let's take Sketchy. I still don't have dragons for Matriarch, and I also have the Blackwing, so let's take a well. So this is interesting. I could take Condemn, but what if Archaeologist gives me Reno? What do I do then? Do I have a Shadow spell? Let's put it that way. I don't. Let's go Condemn. Renew. Matriarch. Let's go Og. I'll take Careless here. I think I prefer Potion to Coroner. Cathedral. This deck is something, alright? Are you guys ready for Shark Artist is unplayable. Yeah, I've tried it. It's really not good. For 6-hour games straight. Let's not under-exaggerate. Under what's the opposite of exaggerate? Happy 4th of July to you too, Shippy. I'm sorry things are going rough for you, man. I hope they look up. I'm actually thinking I should take Whelp Wrangler. Redbeard wasn't joking when he said you get 6 Matriarchs. Me? I think in my last 7 priests I've drafted 1 Matriarch. And 3 of them went 12 without Matriarchs. Like I always say, if you look at just my high rolls, lo and behold, they're high rolls. I think I had a Svalna priest without matriarchs. I'm sure I've had 12 priests without cathedrals and without matriarchs. I think I had a 12-0 priest without cathedrals and without matriarchs as well. You think party animal? Undead, dragon. No, I don't even have tribes. I'm going well. Take a Murlocula here. Again, I will say though, this is a very lucky one though, Amos, right? I'm just saying, not every one of my priests is like this. I would say, I don't think I've drafted a priest that has had 3 cathedrals and 2 matriarchs and like AoE and removal and stuff. I don't think I've even drafted a one like this yet. So this one looks pretty sweet. You can also never skip a matriarch. I just did. Save it. They just did. Yeah, I'm kind of torn with this line. Can I still go delayed though? Again. This is a tough one. I don't have a lot of targeted removal. Go Elec? No, Elec is the one I want the least here for sure. Elec is the one I don't want for sure here. Elec is too slow and too punished and too late. It's not that good of a card anymore. I mean, it's still a good card, but there are so many better cards nowadays. Elec is more of a win more card nowadays. Funhouse is the best card by far here. The question is, with 3 cathedrals and the lack of 2s, and already having 3 AoEs and 2 renews, should I take the Papercraft Angel? Or should I take one of the most premium removals? Because I actually don't have cards that punish me summoning their minion. Me, Gary? I'll let you know in a sec. I'll explain as in. I think Funhouse is too premium, but I hate missing that too, to be honest. I think I might genuinely need a broom. I think I might genuinely want the Mermy as well. Even though Candle Raiser fits well. Okay, let's see what this one's like. So I started. I live in an area, Gary, where the landlord owns like many blocks, and one of the blocks, the newer ones that the landlord also owns, has a very small gym. Which we can access as part of our rent. Now, anyway, it wasn't here when I first moved. And I used to go there just for the treadmill. They don't really have a lot of kit. They have like one of those machines where you can set up the bars for squats or for bench presses and stuff like that. You can like amend it around. I used to just go there for the treadmill and then come back here and do calisthenics. So what I bought is just a mat. That's it. Just a mat. So I used to go there, treadmill, calisthenics. Over time, just getting prepped to go out to go there, and then you have to like get a towel, prepare the water, change, go there, etc. And I don't know, I'm a little self-conscious as well, so it used to make me feel uncomfortable sometimes if it was really full and I have to wait for someone to get off the treadmill. I started just going for a jog. I stopped even going. And then sometimes I don't even do that. So I stopped going. I started to do high intensity interval training, I think it's called. At home, just using the mat. Literally right here. I usually leave a Twitch stream on. I just pull out a mat. Was what, like a 10-pound mat maybe, Gary? And after about like 1 to 2 months of calisthenics, I bought an adjustable dumbbell set. A very cheap one, not like one of the professional ones that are like metal and small, yada yada. A cheap one. It was like maybe 20-25 pound or something. And I've just been using it, adjusting it. I kept slowly adding on a little bit of weight. And then, you know, I skipped 2 weeks in January, so I had to lower the weight again and then rebuild up again. It was basically doing my calisthenics exercises with some weights. and then removing some calisthenics exercises and putting in some weightlifting, I guess you want to call it, but it's all about getting bulk as much as feeling fitter, if that makes sense. So that's what I did. Like May I fell behind a lot, unfortunately. But picked up again in June at least. So that's what I did.
Any problem?
I used to go to the gym when I was between the age of like 13 and 16, and then like when I was 19. So I had some basic things, but I used some Google research, and when my brother visited, my brother really got into it. He was helping me a little bit to sort of make sure I'm remembering the things correctly. But if you do it calisthenics wise, no, you can't go wrong, but you can't really hurt yourself too much going wrong. Does that make sense? And you will naturally fit into it as you move on, if that makes sense. But a little research goes a long way, though, I think. This is a little awkward. I actually don't know what to do here. Might genuinely be a condemn. So let's start with Draconic. I know I might burn cards here, but I don't remember the site I use. I'll try and see if I can remember. I know I might burn a card. It's okay. What was the site? If you Google like home exercise or something, there will be a lot where it literally splits it by muscle, by type, and it will just have like small videos of how they're done, and there are a lot of different sites, Gary. If you want to like build your own, if you know what I mean. I think the trick is start slow and less, but doing it more, keeping it up is better than a lot and then giving up. I've actually stopped even doing the high intensity workout training now, because when I stopped in May, in April, I was doing high intensity interval training and then my calisthenics and then some weights. And I was running out of time. And I'm the kind of person that has to do it all, sort of. So I ended up in this position where I dropped the high intensity interval training and some of my calisthenics in order to be able to pick it back up, because it took less time. I think that's better. And if I end up with more time, I'll do more. Like last week, I ended the stream early and I did the whole thing again. And then yesterday, I had less time. I finished my stream at 8. I did an hour and a half. I didn't do my calisthenics, or all of it. But I still did an hour and a half. And I'd rather do an hour and a half than try to do 2.5 hours and give up and do 0. How many buffs did they get? 4? And this is one of them.
I'm wondering.
Interesting.
Cowardly wretch! Molded in mine. My rage is not bound
Let's try that. Well, that helps you. I miss days where I was happily oblivious to form and warm-up, so 35 plus you get ambitious and bam, there goes a giant. Yeah, when I started, Tarek, first of all, my first week I almost fainted every single time. I was in my teens, I used to play rugby, which included training. I used to go to the gym, and I was always out. I walked everywhere, even 2-hour walks to get places. The only reason I wasn't super buff is because I didn't eat, I didn't sleep, I was constantly stressed, and I drank and smoked copious amounts. And I looked really normal for how unhealthy I was, because I had a very healthy and then a very unhealthy sort of thing. Which is weird, but it is what it is. Give me a sec here.
I wonder.
Let me figure out a little play. That was my kind of jam, cheese. For worse, by the way. It's horrible, don't do it. But it's truthful. But then, when I hit my few later years at uni, I think I skipped everything first year uni. Second year uni, I started going back to the gym and gave up after a few months. Third year uni, fourth year uni, first year masters, second year masters and first year work, second year or third year work, fourth year work, first year streaming, second year streaming, and almost third year streaming. I did nothing. Nothing. Nada. That was like 9 years. No sport, no exercise. I still walked a little bit during my masters because I used to walk to uni, but a 20-minute walk a day is so different. And I told you guys this, but last October my parents visited, and we went for a hike a few towns over. And my parents, who are about 60, had to wait for me, who got tired. Something had to change, dude. Something had to change, dude. Something had to change, dude. Oof is right. Oof is right. Alright. Un moment, guys. Un moment. Let's turn it around here. Hilly rather than mountainous, Gary. Hilly. My parents are quite active for their age. Let's put it that way. My master's is a master's by research in mechanical engineering mystique with a focus on renewable energy and hydrodynamics. Typically, particularly on offshore wind farm, floating wind farms was my further niche. But it was a little more generic. Good to see you, Zelda, by the way.
Reporting for duty.
But say I started small. You know, Gary? And I started with 30 minutes stretching. Because the first time I tried basic high-intensity interval training, I felt like all my joints locked up and I was going to die. I had to turn around and lay there on my back on the floor right here for like 10 minutes. I'm not joking. I legitimately had to do that. So, I started with stretching. Man, wait a second. I know I might be over trading, but I feel like I win the long game. I had another buff though, but give me a sec.
Make haste.
The caress of death is not gentle.
I did one workout like that, Gary, where I thought I had it all figured out. I spent like a month trying to figure it out, right? Like, what kind of exercises should I do? What kind of things should I do? What equipment do I need? Yada yada. And I settled on what I told you in the end anyway, Gary. Like, speaking to my brother to figure stuff out and think, like, do I need to get barbells? Do I need to get this, etc.? Like, cost versus reward. And I did one, and I think I almost died. So then, my next one, I decided to start every time with warm-up, which is like, I used to go to the treadmill, like I said at first, then come here, do a 30-minute stretch, and then 1 hour calisthenics, and then like, just 30 minutes of like basic weight or something. But I stopped doing the stretching and stretching now. Again, like a time thing, I guess you can call it. Pause. You can't... No, man. You cannot get the win rates of the cards overlaid on the game. Overlaid on the game without Firestone Premier. You have to search for them in the app. That's a little secret, Sep. That's why I like them, Godzilla, because I could build them up, right? I started by doing more faster, and then less with more weight, and then more with the same weight faster, and then less with more weight. And then running out of time and not doing any, and falling back to the previous weight, and rinsing and repeating. That was my jam, basically. Did they buff their board, their hand again? Not even paying attention. Has an undead died last turn? Yes. I don't want to draw too much. Let's hold back this. Yeah. I did a little bit of research and you can improve over time. See, did I miss anything? Omega Brain. Did you begin streaming as a side hobby or did you start thinking you want to do it for a living? No, I quit my job, Zelda, and I gave myself 1 week break because the reason I quit was I was mentally exhausted. I had been meaning to quit for a year, but COVID hit, I couldn't find a new job. I decided to move country. I couldn't quit. So, forcing yourself to stay in a job that you are going to quit 3 weeks from the point that COVID hit, before you were planning to move country as well, was not good. So I forced myself to stay in a job that I wanted to quit for a year. I told myself 1 week of mental break. 1 week. And in that week, I wanted to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm not even looking for jobs, right? I know I should be looking for a job before quitting. That's usually what I suggest, but I allowed myself that. I'll keep these. I could keep this. I think I just keep these two. Actually, not even this. Although I have cathedrals, I'll keep it. And in that week, I tried to learn about like finance, investing. I played like 1 day of poker. I looked into like day trading. I looked into some job stuff. I played PlayStation for 2 days without doing anything else. And I looked at streaming and I decided to give it a go and I just went full on. Like 100%. The next week I was streaming 6.5 hours every day. Zelda. Just went for it. I told myself 3 months, see how it goes. Every 3 months readdress. And I've done that ever since. Hey, Ivanovich, good to see you, by the way. The coin Crypt Lord makes this worse. Might honestly be a condemn. Yeah. The issue, Gary, is that the learning curve, which is always important with everything, comes at a cost. Damn, these suck. Is my opinion. And being bad at streaming wastes your time, and being bad at day trading wastes your time and all your money.
They're on to us.
I had some savings, but not enough to do that. It was more like I'm someone that just always likes to learn as well.
What a find!
Like that's my take. Like I say I spend a lot of time on streaming, but I also spend a lot of time on learning things adjacent to streaming. Like in my first year, I learned 3D modeling, graphic design, video editing, Blender, animations, sound editing, sound mixing. That's probably more what I did. Yeah, I can see that, Dongle. Feels bad, but let's go for it. No, that's this year, Subliminal. My motivation for, I would say, Zelda was the fact that I love doing things for myself.
I wield the power.
And it seemed, and I loved gaming. Please play a card before you trade. Shut up, Panda. Hey, Shadow Dragon. I like doing things for myself. That was my biggest joy. Like, even when I loved my job, my irk, my ick, was always that I had great ways of improving the entire company, my team, everything I worked at. But my manager, not because of her, because she was a lovely lady, my manager, I couldn't even spend overtime working on those things. Because if I logged those hours and my manager realized I was doing something else, it just always made me feel sad. Like I could be doing more, like I could be doing better.
What a find!
That's what I love the most about streaming. To be honest with you. I'm gonna do this. I could discover a 6 instead, so let's do that. Take Sunspot. Trade for the draw. By the way, Imran earlier, Orangutan, I don't know if I said it, but thank you for the follows. You think you'd want to get back into a full-time job, you'd have more of an impact? I think it's more complicated than that. I enjoy streaming. I sincerely do.
I wonder.
H. Peeper, thank you for the follows. I know I don't have to. I enjoy talking about it. As long as you're not like asking me to tell me I'm wrong, I'm happy to share. Could I have had a better path? Sure. It was my choice. I say that because That's not... many people have done that. Like, you ask for me to share my experience, and then you tell me I clearly did it wrong. Okay, sure. Like, that's not the point I'm sharing, you know? Yeah, as you'd say you're right, but it doesn't matter whether I'm right or wrong. It's just my journey. Thinking about whether it was right or wrong in your past is only demoralizing. I was thinking about M-likes, but I have double matriarch, so it will always be non-guaranteed to Sunspot. I am getting close to lethal though, but there is a thought to that for sure. Don't do it. Oh, that's actually really good for me. This is the one they know I have. Arena King! Arena King I am not, Sammy. Yeah, but anyway. Let's go, Milo. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Really happy for you, man. The start of a journey, sir. Yeah. In all seriousness, Zelda, I was in a position where I missed Hearthstone. I wanted to do things for myself, and streaming fit the bill. Now I prefer streaming to Hearthstone. Like, I'm oddly antisocial and introverted. Not really antisocial, but highly introverted. But man, I still love the interaction. Yeah, if it was viable, for sure, Godzilla, I would love to. It's for you, America. Padilao, Ugo Verdesia, thank you for the follows. It is, right, Panda? It was very difficult to start, but once you create your own bubble... That's how I always felt, right? Even when I used to go out a lot. Breaching a new friend group or making a new friend. Anxiety-inducing. But being with good friends? Very different. This one's going alright, Samick. I've got a pretty darn good priest. Alright. Let me do a quick run to the bathroom, but let's queue up another one here. I hope you're all doing good, Samick. You and the fam, though.
My sorcery will prevail. I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
Happy Midsummer Fire Festival.
Let's try this. Personality multitasking. Good, you just moved. Didn't you? You didn't move too long ago, actually, though. Right? Yeah, you didn't move too long ago. Let's give that a little divine shield. Do a little bit of this. To add on, by the way, to you, Zelda, you asked whether like I started streaming as a hobby or something. I personally think it is extremely hard, not impossible, and some people will work in different ways, but as time passes, streaming becomes harder and harder to grow because of people being established. It was very hard for me compared to people who started 5 years before me. I think it's harder this year than 3 years ago.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
It just takes a lot of time to get where you would consider the hop from a hobby to a full-time thing. And if you're spending 2 hours a week on it versus 40 hours a week, it's going to take you 20 times as long. So it took me 3 years to get there with 50, 60 hours a week. If you're doing 2 hours a week, it might just take you so long that you'll never get there. And it's not a direct 1 for 1 hour thing, but let's cannibalize to get this dragon thing going. Yeah, I remember, Samek, and now you got a loan for a new apartment. That's awesome, Samek, for the kids, you need that space. Right, you need that space. Let's have a little draw here. See if we find something to kill that. I know I could condemn, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, geez. This is just too good, right? We can do something like this, then. Push. Hey, Nilo. Yeah, Zinni got an insane finish. So I was streaming anything else eventually. So when I started Dongle, I think I started actually... So my first 3 weeks, I streamed Monday to Friday.
All's well.
And then my 4th week, I introduced a Saturday variety stream. I played Hollow Knight. I played the entire Hollow Knight game through. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. Second. I'll keep explaining. Trying to figure out a clean line here.
I wonder.
Just use more. Keep it real.
Okay, trying to stab the turn 8 lethal here. So I did that. And I stopped doing it because I realized that, let's say I had 20 or 30 viewers after many months, I'd always go down to like 6. And if I wanted to reach 75, those days with 6 were too rough. So I swapped to complete Hearthstone. That's when my stream started growing. About a year and a half in, I was in the 150 viewer range or something.
I wield the power.
I tried it again. I did variety after my streams. I played Slay the Spire. I played Hades. We did community nights. We played Fall Guys, Scribble, Gartic, for example. My stream didn't grow for 6 months at all. Even though in all of that half a year, I didn't reduce the amount of Hearthstone I played. Right? So I was still playing 50 hours a week. but instead playing an extra 20 hours of variety on top of that. I was taking away the 24 hours of variety from other work I would normally do for streaming, and my stream wasn't growing. And as soon as I stopped and put that 20 hours back into improving things whilst playing Hearthstone, my stream started growing again.
You asked for it.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
So I decided to stop because my aim was to reach a point where I could financially keep doing this. Mentally I can, financially was the question. And I had a safety net. I had a partner. She was helping me with many things, etc, etc. But moving alone, my costs went up. My money had gone down because I had been streaming for a long time. But I had no more safety net, so I just can't really afford it. But believe it or not, I am at the size now where I can only roughly just cover my expenses. Right, I'm not saving anything. I don't have any money for health or nothing. You know, I don't have no health insurance benefits, no savings, no retirement plans, no pension funds, nothing of that sort. I still do it by choice. This is not me complaining, but I'm not in a comfortable enough spot to just randomly start playing a different game. I could coin this and look for something. Might be worth it. We also have cathedrals. Yeah, we have to take RBO, it's just too good. I still enjoy it, Red. You know, because I enjoy doing everything. Rather than hating 9 hours of my day, to have 1 hour where you try to enjoy it, but you're stressed and you need to sleep. And then you hate 9 hours of the next day. I mean, I do have the government one, Robo, because I pay a knife. But it's a little different, right? I guess.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
I've been told streamers get way more money out of YouTube. It depends. It depends on niche, the kind of content you make and stuff like that. If you say, for example, Zeddy. Well, Zeddy was what, like 70,000 subs on YouTube and makes daily videos, and then he averages 200 viewers and has even less hours streaming on Twitch. 1,000,000% he makes more on YouTube. I make more on Twitch. I average 500 viewers on Twitch. 450 to 500 viewers probably, and then I have just under 3k subs on YouTube. Is it close? No. I mean, again, I started YouTube about 6 months into streaming, knowing it's probably gonna net me zero unless I put a lot of effort into it, but I was putting my effort into Twitch. And I knew that, but it's fine, because I told myself I'd rather incrementally throw things at YouTube so that if/when I ever decide to put more effort into YouTube, I already have a foundation, a base point. And I did that, and it took me a year and a half, almost 2 years, to reach 1,000 subs, which is monetization. And I know I could stop streaming and start making daily specific videos for YouTube, which would take as much time as Twitch streaming for sure. Because you have to think of an idea, script it, film it, edit it. It takes a lot more effort. Like, it already takes me many hours a week to make my videos, and they're usually just trimmed videos with a little minor editing, and then I put a lot more effort into like thumbnails, titles, description, etc. Subliminal! Thank you for gifting one to the legendary Redbeard himself. Yeah, I earned 0 from YouTube for almost 2 years. I used to do like what, like 20 hours a week or something usually, I would say. And then, you know, slowly it became $10 and then it became 20. Now it's impactful. It covers a bill for me, you know. What about the thumbnail you shared yesterday? Pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. Not too bad.
The caress of death is not gentle.
You have, Zelda. Look. You captured this. So V-shaped. That's my worst performing video in a while, Arfruit, unfortunately. It's actually been a little rough this last couple of weeks. Well, rough. I mean, relatively. Question. What happens if this gets countered? Kolsch? Thank you for the 2 months, Prime Kolsch. And that's why I really appreciate all of this support, guys. Helps me keep doing it. Especially if you enjoy the content. You lose it.
Miserable creatures.
Veg. I know, Hetsines, that's what I'm thinking. Well, now I feel dumb.
I dream the world true.
You mean Cold Star Fruit? I haven't seen him around for a while. Shock! Thank you as well for the new Prime sub as well. Muy graciando. Thank you, Shock, for the new Prime. Just find Cannibalize. Nah, let's just do this. Oh dear. Explosive rune.
Miserable creatures.
Giga Chad. Janitor! Happy 4th of this mother trucker just drew their giant. Happy 4th of July, Janitor. Thank you for the 1040 bits. A ton. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, Shuck, really. They went face. Thank you, Robo. Robo, I can actually see big emote. They still don't show up in my activity feed, but I can sincerely see big emotes in chat. We'll keep 2 between this and this, in case they cleave somehow. So thank you for big emote, Robo. It's 3 whelps, right, Ivanovich? It's all the whelps, right, Ivanovich?
Presentation is everything.
Although I will say I forgot the 4-4 was also a whelp, so I thought I would have none. To be honest with you. So maybe I should have actually kept it.
Look how it burns.
Don't do it.
I can take them.
They did it. This doesn't work, right, guys? This doesn't work, right, guys? They're dead, right, guys? They're gonna draw 3 cards. This doesn't work, right, guys? This doesn't work, right, guys? No, don't do it. Oh, it doesn't hit it.
Time runs out on me.
You ain't seen nothing.
Hey, Kobold.
Randa versus Tavish.
That was a pretty sweet combo from them, yeah.
I cannot
I had a
find
really rough
eternal
run,
rest,
Ivanovich,
and neither
but I'm about to punish you. Oh. I was gonna say, I started the day by trying to catch up to you. I mean, for us, it's the right direction, right, Ivanovich? The way we work is we catch up to each other as we're falling down the leaderboard. But I've had... ooh, you got policed? I got 2. Which I guess is better. Man, this is slow, but I think I hold. Hey, that's bad. What do you mean? You went 0 into 12. I went 2 into 9. Mine is worse. I am catching up to you. Hey, darling. I'm doing alright, man. I am doing alright. We always do that, Tal. It's kind of impossible to keep up 8 average. Over, I don't know how many 100 runs. Well, not impossible, but it just becomes more and more difficult, right? Okay, question. Why would you pause to figure out if you're trading here? If it's bait and switch, you always insta-go face, right? So...
Don't fly away!
Still just do this, right?
Job's done.
Yeah, I think I fell below 8 on like my 110th run or something like that. I haven't been above 8 since. Can I afford this? Ooh. Ooh.
Touring grunge wave is not my bag.
Ooh. Only I want Conjured Arrow in this deck. Even though it's solid, I'll end up hitting Cathedrals and having no hand space. I could Condemn next turn, but... I would also take 7. And they might just play a 4 or 5, and then I also take another 4. Thanks for the hype train, everyone. Subliminal gifting one to the Legend Beard. Or the Regent. Cole should the resub. Shock with a new sub, and Janter with the big cheer. Is Blood of Goom better than Obsidian? Obsidian has Lifesteal and Snipe Kill. But Goon is a 5/5, right?
Blood contagion.
Question is whether I renew. I think I just whelp here. Yes, it wasn't elemental a very long time ago though, to be honest. Hey Lana. Or should I say Joku? Well. I could have just played the rats. But Matriarch is pretty solid, right? Nilo saw that game as well, right? Yeah, I told Elmo, I told him, he showed me the Gyoku emote. And I was like, I don't know, you should have made him slide in, because that's what I found funny. And then he immediately showed me how he had already done the emote. Is Spurfang drafted? Spurfang was from Web Spinner. Likes. They just have a golden ball of spiders, I guess. My opponent looks like they're in trouble, though. Looks like it's Ollie's end. These jokes. Someone needs to write them down.
What are you waiting for?
Dude, that was not difficult! So my rats 4? I get 3 in hand. That's fine. B, you have to tell me which one, Zirak. You have to tell me which one. I guess you mean threaten. Why did this summon over here? Okay, can someone tell me why this summoned all the way on the left, though? Spaghetti. I've noticed that Funhouse mirror positioning has been completely wrong. Like, the thing died here, it summoned here. What? Huh? The what now, huh? Huh? What? Huh? There you go, Zarak.
You do worth the effort.
It's not just emote spamming anymore. I knew that's why you asked. It used to be. Now it depends. Ooh, dude, I think I keep. As long as Whelp doesn't give me scale replica, I think we're good. So I need someone to volunteer to get banned if Whelp gives me scale replica, or if I draw matriarch. I was hoping people would fight to not get banned. Well, now I'm sad.
Put this apple on your head. Don't fly away.
I think I trade. Because if they rush into it, the Whelp will just die to the 3-2.
To my side.
Perfect. Alright, ready? Ready? Yeah, those sounds. How does a human even make those sounds? That's my question. Hey, Mimey. I felt that in my soul. Dwarven into Lady Prester, all good? No. Oh, actually, no, wait, you're making sense, CK. I was like, why is he talking about Prester? I just played Prester. That gives me replica. Okay. CK's onto something. I could clear here, but is it really worth it?
I wonder.
I think we just do this. This is a very good priest, I think, honestly. I did, Nillo, but I only have 3 dragons. So I drew 2 and then I copied my scale replica with well. Okay, am I above or below West now? Because I got lost, Lana. I think he said below me. So I'm on top. Above by 5. 5? Well, you're down to like 2 average? Oh, places. I've had good decks that don't have Matriarch and Cathedral, and I've had bad decks that have like 1 Cathedral and 1 Matriarch. But they are very important, I will say that.
What is Elun's will?
Molded in my...
I give you have 1 Matriarch, 1 Cathedral, and then your deck is like Sketchy Stranger's your 3rd best card. I feel like you're just in trouble. Who feels like it's a bait and switch here? Should have played the right one to make them less afraid. Oh, you're right, actually. I'm like... Ah, nice, though. I could trade here, and if it's bait, I just Blackwing. But then my turn feels awkward.
Molded in my... My rage is not bound in my side.
They can't kill both, so whatever. The hell is that? They still have a Huffer in hand, right, guys? Leo, Misha. Now I test.
Cowardly wretch! Cowardly wretch!
Ooh.
My rage is not bound in my side.
Were you followed?
Order. Thank you, Vladimir. I know it was perfect order. It was actually great, the good order. No, because I really focused. I was focusing over there. What a bully, my opponent. Yeah, pretty rough. They had patchwork pals. I just, I have a good priest. Imagine paying 2 mana to summon a mountain there.
Versus Gul'dan.
Okay. Oh my god, he's back! Where's Kay? Where's Kay? Hey? Okay.
Cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
I don't even know if I want to keep this or this. I think I'm full mulling. Casper, thank you for the photo. Kay would get a giggle out of this one.
One knows solves any problem.
I can fuck whoever I want. Fan of knives. That is. I haven't seen Alphonse Tudor in a while. So what was in my opening hand?
You're wasting your time.
Oh, okay. I still haven't lost this. So, Alphonse would probably think that he picks rock. So I would go paper, and therefore he'd go scissors, so I go rock.
Just use more.
Hey, hero! I mean, we're always aiming for 12-0, right? Hey, Rafa.
Shot is only good for smash.
I just need hand space. It's kind of odd, but I'm almost tempted to trade here. I don't think I should.
Don't fly away!
So far, I've never lost a pro gamer. I have tied when I intended to win, however. But I've also won a lot when I intended to win, and tied when I intended to tie as well. Like, for example, if my hand is full, I don't want to win, right? Pro gamer himself. I think it might be worth a condemn, trade, renew. No, it's that guy. That guy's win the game, it'll ruin the game, Astelensky. Man, I want Shade Leaf, but I just know that this guy's gonna tilt this guy out of the game. So I'm gonna change my play just a little bit, right? I feel like it's worth it. Maybe I shouldn't have drawn, to be honest. I mean, I wanted to draw, so I got what I wanted. But maybe I shouldn't have wanted to draw, because I have trouble with hand space now, right? Is this even worth a convert? Probably not, right? You let them trade, you trade back in, you play Matriarch. No, Matriarch I will burn. Matriarch and burn a card.
An island lo-fi is on the come up. Keep it real.
Alright. Holy crap, I have to jump hurdles to not burn a card. I wouldn't care unless... if I've already drawn Svalna, I just wouldn't care. But I can see them hitting me with some late game nonsense here, to be honest. I might just kill this off now. So if I play the double mage, I think I kill it off. And you just do the little, like, boop, debuff. I have all these cathedrals, dude, what? Yeah, you can usually spew them out, I wanna say, though, Gary. Condemn is my last AoE. I could funhouse mirror this, but this is a warlock. Okay. See you, Camplify. Take me to church. Are you the mermy though, Fub? Hey, Ninja Leech. Hey, Roland. By the way.
All before the imps, damn it.
Just what I mean. This sounds weird, but this is what I was waiting for. Now, if only I had board space. If only I had board space. Yeah, I think this is a very good deck for sure, for sure. Like honestly, when I drafted the legendary, it was rough, but from pick 2 until a bit like pick 30, it was just great. When your worst card is something like a sketchy stranger, it's just pretty sweet, right?
A little fire doesn't hurt nobody.
This has a lot of removal options, right? I don't even want these cards. Hmm. 2, 3, 4. Here. Here. Then you play it here to play around domino effect. Right, so if they domino effect here, 2, 3. If they domino effect here, 2, 3, 4. If they domino effect here, 2, 3, 4. So the most they can kill is like these two. Which means I should have lethal. Nether. Oil. They're reaching. 3 are fruit. Yeah, 3. Okay. I mean, they need a lot more, right?
This time.
Like, if I had to just look at the deck again. Og, Mermy, Sketchy, Careless, Dwarven, Blackwing, Accuser are probably like the worst cards in this deck. It just makes it so good. And I even purposely picked them because I wanted to support my cathedrals, right? So I picked them. Like, I even picked Whelp Wrangler over a Matriarch. I think they were very important decisions, honestly. You don't want to be stuck with 3 Cathedrals, 3 Matriarchs in hand, and then when you play Matriarch you die. But it's a super premium deck. Without a doubt.
Tyrande versus Malfurion.
My beloved Tyrande.
My dear Malfurion.
Well, Priest is this good. Do you think it's oppressive to opponents? I think it has nothing to do with it being a priest. Well, yes.
One of those solves any problem.
The thing is, I actually don't think I've reached a situation yet. No. I think I've already reached a situation where the deck doesn't feel that much more oppressive. Like, sure, I have a bunch of cards in hand usually, but if my cards are 2 cathedrals buffing nothing and like, you can quickly get like run over.
What these illusions will.
I feel. So even though it looks like I'm way ahead, I don't think I'm that far ahead. Now the Warlock I was, I would say because of the pro gamer play. Undead, Murloc, Dragon. That's it really, huh?
Just use more.
Okay. Yeah, Wrangler was super important because his deck had almost no 2s, right? And when you have cathedrals, cathedrals are good if you can use them for something, right? Like, if you cathedral on 3 after skipping 1 and 2, and then you play a 4 to buff the cathedral, it's so different than if you play a 2, you play cathedral, immediately buff it, then you play a 4 and immediately use the cathedral again soon after. It's just so much better. Right, like, for example, I skipped 2, and it already feels so much worse. Luckily for me, I have the matriarchs, which are just super premium. That's why draconic.
Candle much lighter.
And what I'm scared of right now is Arbor Up. Arbor Up is so good that not even the matriarch really saves me. But the harmonic pop should. That's why I picked it. Interesting. Nah, we still do this, right?
Hold it in mind.
now if they arbor, they just have to trade these two and then this if they want. And they still have 2 4-3s and the 2 and the 3-11. Okay, that's great. That's the kind of thing you actually want to see. I'm not even sure it's worth cannibalize, to be honest. I think you just do this. Well, without Arbor up, I'm not sure their tempo was very good on 4, right? Like, turn 1, 2, sure, but Kobold Miner Hero Power turn 4 is honestly like a game-losing play. That's why I expected Arbor. Oh, I guess they whiffed. Yeah, looks like they whiffed a little bit. The Matriarch should end it now. Drum Circle now, actually, sorry. Drum Circle. But next turn I can go with the 6. And these would be up to 6, right? Or I could just rip it right now. Interesting. What if I rip it right now? It's interesting because I could also cannibalize and kill the 2-2 and the 1-1. And then this next turn would full clear. Don't Greg trade. What? Why not? Like, well, what's the point of pushing face there? If I just remove their board, I just feel like, what's the point of pushing face? Like, I push 10, they're 22, but then they could punish me more with a drum circle. No. Like, I think trading is correct. To be honest, I think going face is a mistake there. You've seen my priest. What are they gonna do?
Death to the pretender.
The argument for trading is race Straza. The argument for trading is race Straza. Wait, what does that mean? Sorry. The argument for going base? Oh, for not trading. I think I can outvalue it.
Cowardly wretch!
I think I can outvalue it.
Molded in my rage is not found in my size.
Make haste.
I don't need a buff here. Let's see. Well, they could still be Race Straza. But if they drop Race Straza, I think I would just swap my plan then. And sure, I might be in a position where that damage phase could have mattered. But then equally for the other way around. I still think I beat Race Straza though. In the longer game. It depends. If they high roll Race Straza, I think it just doesn't matter. Irrespective of whether I push 10 or not. Like if they just hit Sunspot into Phi, into Sunspot, into Phi. Phi, Sunspot, Deathwing, Amalgam Band for 8. Whilst top decking Scale of Onyxia into Drum Circle. Yeah, they've been holding Drum Circle the whole time. Okie doke.
Time waits for no one.
worth an AoE.
What is a loon's will?
Excuse me for...
Spectacular.
Shut it.
This shall be tolerated.
I wanted to buff that, but I had no time. I feel like I make so many mistakes facing Druid by overtrading. Overtrading is typically incorrect. Like, you typically want to be pressuring. Making the read that you can outvalue... Making the read whether you're the aggressor or the controller becomes increasingly difficult the closer towards the line it is. Most of the time, you shouldn't be overtrading to play around the card. Anything, even like AoE, sometimes people hold back to play around AoE, overtrade to play around paladin buffs. Like, I've seen so many people tell me, it's a paladin! Trade your 12/12 into a 1/1. That's usually losing, I wanna say. That's usually losing, I wanna say. Like, now I'm swapping face. I could trade this, but I honestly don't care. Now they're just gonna die soon. 100% I like the cannibalize line. Because it's so difficult for me to kill that 112, right? It was a 4 mana kill a 112, heal my face for what, 1 or 2? Heal my matriarch for 2? Give me 2 extra attacks into 2 other minions, right? Now this is very good as well, a huge comeback from them, but I have backup. So that would have been a reason to potentially trade here now. But knowing I have comeback, and they're running out of cards I have value, I'm fine again. Bong, bong, bong. Trade, bong, bong. Oh, the reason I didn't like that M-Likes is that my 5/4 becomes a 5/1. And then dies to kill the... I was killing my 5/4 as well. I guess it's part of the reason that I didn't like it. I have this. Like, I think this run is not a good explanation, because in this run, I'm making judgments to trade more than I normally would. I don't know if they're necessarily correct, but I have so much removal consistency and cycle consistency that I'm playing around certain scams whilst playing into potentially others. Damn. Nice try. Sometimes I call it intuition. Sometimes you get a feel for a game where I look at a druid and I see what they're playing, right? And they're playing lingering into a 2-drop, into a 3-drop that buffs based on board presence, like Crypt Lord. And you look at it, and you go, if this druid is at 8-0 and they're playing these cards, then they probably drafted a token-based deck, implying their scam and their synergy is usually board buffs. And if they just had a bad turn 4, then they're more likely to have expensive cards in hand, which would be things like Arbor Up and Drum Circle, and based on that intuition, the state of the game and my style of the deck, I take the trades. If that makes sense. The interesting thing about being good at Arena is how much becomes intuition based on experience and knowledge. I really felt that after playing with Novice, because I hadn't played in so long, I'd get so many divergent play options. Yeah. So that's what I would say. And they did end up having Drum Circle, right? I was more scared of Arbor Up at that point, because Arbor Up would happen before I got to the turns where I could be in a better position to deal, because I had Matriarchs, I had Harmonic Pop, etc. But yeah. I think I know why I didn't get queued into yesterday.
What is your wisdom?
I didn't have a good run. Mother fudger. I knew it could be Oh My Yug. I felt like I had to take the risk. Because the other option is Cathedral Pass. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, free win! Woo! Let's go! I love it when that happens. Amazing. You always take those, baby.
Tyrande versus Malfurion.
My beloved Tyrande.
My dear Malfurion.
I think I keep none of these versus Druid. Yeah, Potion Menace is great there. Okay, so let's see what they're gonna have here. But probably the guy that's queued into me every day for many days and has been griefing me for many days and conceding when I ask people not to concede. Didn't like the RNG? Maybe. I'd like to just move on, yeah?
Where you followed?
Every time they queue into me, it's just an extra screenshot to the devs. Which I spent time talking with Hat yesterday. So, they're gonna have some fun at some point. Might take Shadow Clone here. This is a tough one.
Make haste.
They have coin, but they probably play it next turn. I'm gonna go for this. The thing is, Kucha doesn't stop people who want to do it purposely. but it takes away from everyone who wants to interact with me in a live environment. So I don't see it worth it.
Any problem?
Yeah, Rat Trap could have been interesting here after they just Breath of Dreams, right? Now if they go like with the 4-mana 3/4 free Dragon Coin 5-drop, for example.
Just use more.
Let's try and keep on going here. I mean, so be it, Gocha. Part and parcel. What can you do? Hey, Daimo. What if they got stealth there? That's why I paused, Marquette. The question then is, what if they got Divine Shield? I don't know, right? Like, I don't know what to say. Interesting. It has to be this, right? I had Svalna, but that's really good, right? I think Potion is amazing at making up one of Priest's weaknesses, which is getting overrun early. Likes, especially when classes like Hunter and Druid have Death Rattle synergy early. Buzzards, Lingering Zombies, Aerosolizer. But you could even use it in something like a Priest matchup for Matriarch Minis. I live in England, Eden. I'm originally from Malta, though. So Nova clears. Interesting. Do I want draw is the question now. And to keep back Nova. So it's either Nova, full trade, play a 4/3, or Funhouse this, draw 2. Full trade left, leave them the Free Spirit. Play Whelp anyway, and Murlocula. I feel like I don't want to draw. Because I'm gonna hit my Cathedral soon, I'm gonna keep with too much. What will it do my hero power if we use it? This is just draw 2 cards when it attacks. Even more so.
They're on to us.
You mean the 1/2? Nothing. It adds armor only if it adds 1 armor, it doesn't give you 1 armor.
It's only good for smashing.
Yeah, there's the cathedrals that I was talking about. So if your hero power gives you armor, it will give you 1 more armor.
My rage is not found in my side.
So it only works on Druid and Warrior. But it does work on Warrior. Ysera. Yeah. Gemtos are super good. Gemtos are super good. Eco. When it came out, it was OP. Now it's 1 notch below OP. I feel.
What is a loon's will?
Okay. We need to try and kill them quickly. Unfortunately, my hand doesn't allow me to do that. But I can start cycling and getting Svalna. Yeah, I think Synergy goes further than Gem Tosser nowadays. That's why I think it's still very good, but less good than it used to be, right? It used to be insta-pick, now it's close. At least they lose the reduction, but oh mother fudger, really, dude? Such a high roll. Dude, what? Feels bad? Yeah. I think it's unfortunately game based on that. I could Svalna and try the high roll, but it won't happen for ages. Look for poison seeds. Looking for poison seeds means I can't Svalna, so next turn Svalna won't be an issue. Sorry, next turn Svalna won't be a potential out.
What is a loon's will?
So I think I have to accept falling behind and just do this.
The caress of death is not gentle.
Yeah, well, if I hipster, I'm getting a druid card, guys, yeah? There isn't right now, Nafi, because of the curated pool. Right, if I hipster, I'm getting a druid spell. If I Svalna and play Vision, I can't play the spell. Vision doesn't make it free. Hipster is a spell, so it doesn't give me Deathwing. Right, guys? The only line that actually works from what you're saying is Hipster into Poison Seeds into Nova. But if I Hipster and Whiff, then next turn I always lose. And also if they draw more cards, I also lose, because I'm spending my entire turn ending up with a 2-2, right? Now this sucks, anyway, but it gives me the outs. Here. Happy 4th of July, Botticelli. So now I can look for outs. Shadowware Death only kills 6/6. I guess I could kill this too. Don't know whether to start with Hipster, but Deafen.
I wonder.
Remove 6. Okay.
Seems you need another lesson, mortals.
Torrent can trade Sunspot. I don't care about them healing 6. I care about me not dying. I needed them to not hit so many good dragons in a row, I think. That is pretty solid, though. Let's say I deal 3, leaves me with 5 here. If I Shade Leaf 5, I can kill this and kill that. Is it worth killing this, actually, is now the question.
Give Forsaken Skull Metal a chance, man.
I mean, they have the top deck Sunspot, I guess, but it's just... How do I answer their next turn's board? Now I have planted evidence, so I'm more likely to want to do it. Right? Like, I'll take the risk that they don't top deck Sunspot. But with planted evidence, I may have an answer. Because the issue is, that's a 1-mana deal 5, which is so good at dealing with a 7-mana 2020 that they play here, for example. Interesting. So the fact they're using hold here means they probably don't have a lot of things for hold. And they also want to protect these, right? Breathing room is good. There isn't honestly a lot I'm looking for in my deck, so I think I have to look for stuff in this. I had the zombies, so this is not a guaranteed matriarch by any means. I wish I could stop Tal. So now we have this if they draw more dream portals or whatever. How many dream portals do they have left? 3? Does that mean they only have 1 dragon? No, they drew 2. Those are traits I wanted because of this. Am I forced to use it is the question. Am I forced to use it? Maybe, but I start with this. I don't want Duelist, right? They probably burn one of my cards if I take Duelist. I could take a 2-2, but what's a 2-2 doing? I guess a Mermy could summon something, or Rush. Okay, let's try that. I can't target that. This being elusive actually sucks. I expected a board like this, but can't answer it, right? We can buff his minion. And then what, though? I mean, I guess I can buff this and hope it hits here and then Blackwing. I can't target this, Eco. Don't worry.
My rage is not bound
Otherwise, yeah, I really like it, but I just can't target it, unfortunately. I was hoping that wouldn't be something... Like, I actually wanted them to get a large one now, but no one that also gives them value. That sucks, Mark. That sucks. If people are spam retiring, they are in a separate queue nowadays, though, I'll say. So just be sure you're not making it worse for yourself by assuming everyone is, but yeah, they're still around for sure. Right? The truth is everyone has a good deck. Some people don't cheat to do it.
Time waits for no one.
But some people do for sure. I'm sorry if that's the case you're having. I'm just dead. Well, that's lame. That was close, I think. And that kind of showcased why Svalna's not as good anymore. Well, Druid, I think we win that game if they don't high roll their first dragons. I don't think it was like... I mean, it was a good Druid, but I don't think it was like the most premium Druid I've seen.
Find eternal rest, and neither will you.
I think I'm actually keeping this. We go Mermaid to Coin Cathedral. They just hit the... They hit a 9-9 that killed my 3-7. After they silenced it from a 5-8 taunt summon a 4-4. But they also drew 3 at once, right? What did they do? What did they get again? I don't know. A 9-9, a 3-4 taunt, and a sunspot, right? That was a lot. That turn, where they drew all 3 at once, was maybe a little too good. Oh well. We'll try and go 12-1. Let's see what this hunter has to offer. Patchwork, as usual. Losing DSA is refreshing, at least. It is what it is. My opponent's taking it slow here. This is not good. Like, I don't even want to play this, but I think you do. You hope they do something like Leok Misha here. So you can they swing into the 3-3, they play Leok Misha, you steal Leok, you trade the 2-1 to the Misha, the 2-4 goes in, you clear, and then you can afford to play Draconic. Looks like they're not. Hopefully they can't clear so that this cathedral can hit something. Okay. They swing? Okay. So I can cathedral and kill the 1-3. Or maybe I cathedral and kill the 3-2 so that I can take this poison later. Maybe that's actually better. I don't care about the 1 damage, right? I'd rather have a very good potion. Salesman? Okay. Okay. I mean, I kept my AoE. Am I getting punished for it? Do I take Gift Trap 12? I mean, this on 6 isn't too bad, I guess.
One solves any problem.
This is so weird. So if I steal the Scorpid, I could still get the Careless Crafter instead. I think it's still Rally, unfortunately, and maybe I guess I could steal this. Yeah, there's a lot of unfair playing fields for sure. A lot of people make new accounts as well. NA has that trouble more for sure. Is there some crazy way that I could get through this?
What is illusion?
Nova? And then Potion? I guess. Is it even worth that though? What if I just Nova? I actually don't know. I know I'm taking long to think about it. I'm just trying to figure out how the turns are gonna look. I do want to play Skeleton next turn though, to be honest. So let's use Nova for mana efficiency or whatever. I'll take Scorpid because I'd rather have Scorpid than Leo in the pool. I'm doing it mainly because I want to drop Skeleton next turn. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Flay. Right, like, what if I want to be in that situation, you know? Where I want to take the poison, but we'll see. Deadly Shot? Well, sure. So what do I do? Pass? Right, like pointing out a card that... Oh, yeah, like I can't do anything about it, right? At least this plays around the 4/6 they have on board. I think you should report if you truly believe it. Like, reporting willy-nilly makes it harder for them, in my opinion, because what reporting does is they use it to identify trends, which then feed into their algorithms for ban waves. If you report willy-nilly, it makes that job harder, but reporting helps them identify that. That's what it does. Now, how effective it is or whatever, I don't know their internal mechanism, but that's what they use it for. Make sure you report for the correct thing though, right, Kevizzle? Like, if someone emotes you, don't report them for hacking. I kind of want to cannibalize. But this is just cleaner, right?
I wield the power of black.
I'll burn a card if I scale replica. Let's just do this. I think it's fine, we have room. I don't know, it's like a visual bug, Reptile. You should report them if you believe it's true. Hey Elmo, by the way. That's a lot of damage. Are they trading? No. Well, double Nova leaves a 5/1. which I can broom. It's probably worth it. Is there a funhouse mirror line? What's inside Rally? Does Rally change things? Salesman, Crafter, Scorpion? Not really. I know I could ramp, but I don't think I care. I know Broom is like not the best here, but I'd rather keep a 5-4, I think. Usually I like Broom with like a swing turn, but I have Funhouse, I have Cannibalize, they're low on cards, so they're likely to go large than wide here, and I have Taunt. I might even cannibalize this. Stop their draw. Good afternoon, fingers. Good afternoon, sir. I don't know about cannibalize because it doesn't let me play my 6s though, huh? Eh. Thank you for the 14 months Prime, fingers. That one was a 5-4 charge, technically, yeah. You could see it that way in a weird way. Except, you have to kind of think about the impact the Broom might have on future turns. Why hit? Why not? You will cannibalize next turn. Like, let's say I didn't, now they get this trade, for example. That's honestly, I really appreciate it, fingers. You know there's never any obligations, but always thankful. Now this is where I'm interested in potentially just going face. Do I care about these two? Or do I care more about pushing 8? I think I care more about pushing 8, even though I can get the heal. How many bananas do they have left? 2 though? Really, Elmo? 3 weeks? I think I'd still rather push 8. So this is where I'm thinking about the trade lines that we were talking about earlier. I could trade and heal them back. But I'd rather just do this, I think. Oh, BG's. Fair. Because now what they want to do... Have a clear, sure. I was hoping 1 minion survives for this, but... Face feels right. Was the rush in this situation? Well, I was in a similar situation, Mickey, in a 2-1 game earlier today, and my opponent drew Flint, high rolled a full clear, hit a banker, stole my win con, and then hit Drilly for the next turn, and full rolled their excavate. They stole my win con, all with 1 top deck. A lot can happen nowadays. A lot can happen. I thought it would be very hard for them, to be honest, to put me in this situation. Because I have something like Accuser, right, as well.
My rage is not bound in size.
That should upgrade. Probably. That should upgrade. Probably.
Sorry, that. So I like going face, Mickey, though, because I have this. So what I'm looking at is dropping them to 5. That's why I just spewed everything. I only need 2 damage. Right, just 2. Just 2. And in the end, I can swap to a Vision of Darkness line where I just start generating all this value. Maybe my one's been playing. Which guys get to play. What did they kill? Did they actually kill the 4/4?
I smell gold in them there waters.
Sickles. Guy for real though. This guy for real though. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. I can't push, right? Did an undead die last turn? This is just short of lethal, right? The start is 1 mana off, Devour is 1 damage off. Oh, I have the Mermy. Thank you. Undead is lethal because of the undead though, right? Yeah. There we go. That entire line was to welcome Tengu Shaman to the chat. Okay. Chat guys, yeah, you guys must be really buff, by the way. Because if you're carrying me, holy crap, you must be strong. Because I'm a big one, I am. Happy 4th, Elmo, yeah. I told the reason I didn't tell you is because I've been saying it a lot today. But happy 4th to anyone who didn't hear me say it, yeah. Happy 4th.
I will fight with honor.
I cannot find eternal rest.
I hope you've got your smoker prepared, Elmo. Your barbecue, and you've built your bar outside full of fireworks for when all the neighbors come over to ask you to make them drinks. No, you're not. Maybe I'm not a big one. Yeah, it's quite big. Is it really warm there? Then Elmo. Oh, this is a handy on a whelp, right? Plus it's a 2-drop.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
I was telling them last time, Gary, today we all met up and we were all told to go to certain locations today so that if they invade, we're ready to go. Plus, Gary, it's about the false sense of security.
Initializing descent.
I am 30, that I am. I really want to start the cathedral rolling. They have 3 buffs. This was one of them though, so they have 2 more buffs and something incoming though.
These illusions win.
I think we do this. I guess this goes with my 3-drop next turn. Yeah. Was whether to cathedral or archaeologist, Coffee? Mainly because the sooner I get cathedral, the sooner I can start using it. So the sooner I can use it the 2nd time and the 3rd time and cycle to find options, right? Options. Seafloor into seafloor though. Okay. I need to find answers. What are we cooking today? I think I just have some tuna napolitano sauce, and I'll rehydrate it. What am I doing here? Discovering, finding something from renew. What if I renew this first? Nothing special today, fan. Probably cook like something proper, fresh on Saturday and Sunday.
I wonder.
Napolitana. Yeah, but sauce I made like a week ago. So I usually just put it in a pot, reheat it, add some pasta water, sort of zhuzh it up, whilst I boil some fresh pasta.
I wonder.
I mean, they're trying to high roll this. I think I start with this. I think I still do this and let them figure it out. You know what? You're right, actually. This was a great whelp. Although... you're right. I thought Mark would heal back to a 3-2. It should have been face, you're right. Okay. You're off? See you around, Astelensky. Did my time zone change? No. I mean, unless you mean like several months ago. Quantum. Yeah, I mean, they have, this only has +1/+1. This is Discovered Beast. That being a 6/6 is annoying, but... we're still alright.
Reporting for duty.
Do I want to use my AoE? Probably. Hello? You think this is a 12 too?
Molded in my
My rage is not found in my size.
I could 5-5 and kill these two, but they can also, Right, do I have another dragon? I do, yeah. They can also go face.
That's your cue. Get out there.
So,
Put your faith in the light.
doesn't matter that I don't have a dragon. I have a better board. Which I think is better. Hey look, I have a dragon. Is it worth going for a renew? Not punish? Doesn't matter. Why? Why doesn't it matter? I just use accuser instead. Right, it literally just doesn't matter.
They stop me tolerating. Well, no.
Right, I don't want to play a 5-4 just because. I want to play a 5-4 instead of a 3-7 that summons a 4-4 and a 1-1 that summons a 4-4. Just because that 5-4 will be worse next turn. The eat was quite lucky, yeah, for sure, Erin. I don't think it was game winning though, in the sense that it obviously helped me win the game. But I think even if I missed, I think I still win the game. It was a 4 amalgam band, I'd cannibalize, I had the 210 damage stuff, right? I had some cycles still. They were running out of stuff, I was still at 30 health. Obviously would have been closer though, so... Vilsey! Vilsey. Yeah, what was one of them Tyrion actually, maybe? Or did I get confused? Was Tyrion in their hand from before? Like, was Tyrion their buff card? It was, right? So actually I think I whiffed, technically, right? Because Tyrion was a better eat. I'm trying! Hurry up, game! So there were 3 minions in their hand, and 2 of them were high rolls, so... Technically what they weren't high rolls, because they were the more likely outcome. Nobody really wants to face me, except like one person or a group of people. But let's not evoke them. We'll see. This is it, guys. This is the important one. What is that emote, bed? Probably warrior? I would be extremely surprised to see a warrior. This is, we're at 11-1. Mixa. I'm not, however, surprised to see a paladin.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
Oh, I haven't had Chuck Hobnobs in a long time. when I started working out, I had a McVitie's milk chocolate thing, boomer, and I told myself I'm not gonna buy any more biscuits because I devoured them, so I didn't buy any more. I don't know whether to keep whelp. That's the question. That's the thing I'm thinking about here. I think I chuck it. I always go for the chocolate variants though.
I have been chosen by Amatis herself.
Uh-oh. Less uh-oh. Pretty much have to keep my entire place snacked here as I chomp everything delicious. Yeah, like biscuits. I'd just devour them, fan. Honestly, so... So I could potion, kill it off, and play a 2-3. Is that better than coin Cathedral to set up for the potion, or coin Archaeologist? They're probably gonna hit me with a weapon, so I think I just play the 2-3 here. Yeah, I always go the milk chocolate route, likes.
Ascended in her name.
And then for Christmas, we used to get foxes.
Reporting for duty.
A coffee and DoseofCoffee. That's just beautiful, that is. Nova. Foxes is a brand. They make... decadent is probably the word. Biscuits. I want to say. Let's just play Cathedral here. Yeah, the damage doesn't matter. When we say biscuits, we mean your cookies, Elmo, sorry. I knew, Elmo, I knew. What the hell are these? What the hell are these?
That should upgrade. Probably.
The thing is, cookies are a specific type of biscuit for me, Elmo. Hey, Slonic! Coming with the 11 wins. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, Slonic. Yeah, this card is... A one-man 3-3 is not too bad, but... They're gonna keep rolling me with this. As is my current issue. Another 3. So these 3 have 2 buffs. Like, I could Nova to kill it. But then my turn is so bad. I might have to coin Svalna. But I'm taking so much damage. What if I Matriarch? Let's say I coin Matriarch. They trade. Keep this healthy. They'll value trade my 4-4 as well. I don't even know. See, if I coin Matriarch, what are they gonna do? They're gonna play a huge amount of 6 stuff, but what they're gonna do is value trade. So I actually end up facing a 4-1 and a 4-1, and I'm forced to Nova next turn, versus their 6 mana, and only play a 2. I'm not even sure it's good enough. I'm not sure it sets up for Nova, though. Yeah. I'll risk it. Nothing seems good though. Nova plus 2 drop is just not good enough here either. Remember, they already have +6/+6 and they're gonna have probably another 4, right? Plus 10, plus 10. Okay.
Me sway candle.
Well, at least I know that Svalna wouldn't have mattered. There's 4, right? Interesting, though. We are getting awfully close. I made a mistake. Ah! Why did I trade the 2-1 there? I was thinking so hard. The 2-1 was meant to go in the 5-5, sorry. The 2-1 was meant to go in the 5-5. I papegad. In my head, I was like, oh, it's fine. This 5-5 will get their Divine Shield knocked off here. And then for some reason, I mean, the 2-1 should have gone face, maybe even, to be honest. Yeah, it should have hit here. Yeah, my brain kind of farted there, not gonna lie.
What is it where you followed?
I think I swap. My turn to pressure. Right.
Solves any problem.
It's not gonna come back, Slonic. I know you like it, but... Yeah, I know, plushie, right? But then they're probably trading.
What'll wet your whistle?
Which is alrightish.
Salty as the best.
That's yeah, they know what they're doing. The reason I papegad with the 2-1 is I was planning to feast and I remember this was evasive and I still kept the correct wrong line. Are we winning? No. Not even close, I think. I don't even have like a special out anymore. I'm actually just dead if I matriarch sync, right? Other word ruin. Where am I finding it from though, guys?
I wonder.
Like, you can't point out a spell and then not a way of getting there, right? I think I have to find a funhouse mirror. That also doesn't save me. No, Svalna cost me 3 to discover, and then also 4 to cast it. Yeah, I think it's game. GG. There's no real out here. Yeah, something like Duskbreaker from Draconic. Okay.
It is finished. You win.
I only have was like a funhouse mirror or a Duskbreaker over there. It wasn't the whelp? Oof, I don't remember, I'm sorry. Alright, last boss. I feel a little less bad about my first loss now, because I somehow feel better if I go 12-2 than 12-1. I don't even think it was Paintbrush there, right? My early game sucked so much that their Grime Street actually gave them 3 full hand buffs after they also had Banana Men, Grime Street, and then also the Paintbrush, right? Shaman. Interesting. Yeah. I did nothing in my early game. It was like pass, Cathedral, random air. And they just plopped a Grime Street and Divine Shielded it. Couldn't do anything, unfortunately. Like, they didn't even have the most broken, so I was like Vrykil, I think, into something. I don't even think I keep this. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think so. The deck suffers a little from early game, but I think Dwarven was the only one that warranted a thought, basically. Yeah, because you know they have a better deck or they're a better player, right? Well, the thing is, even a Paladin at high wins probably has a better deck or is a better player. I think I'd rather trade than Draconic. Which is interesting. It's the famous Esteban, yeah. This is not the kind of hand you want to see. Really isn't. This would be good if I hit like my matriarch.
What is a loon's will?
How do I beat an Azerite Murloc into 17 high rolls? Yeah, 2 and 24, but I also have Scale Replica. I probably still play Delayed Product over any of these. The question is, do I want Skeletal Dragon instead for 6? Or am I dropping Svalna? I think I take this risk. Oh, for sure, Twilight. Like, how good is Twilight? A 4-5? Not that much better, right? I don't think this is worth. I think you do here and just trade. It would just be like a 4-5, would it be? I think I'm like, so like really not worth it. But I think I just go delayed now. Yeah. Try to get the swing from this. That's not the swing I'm looking for. I will go Party Crusher. I'd rather have 9 health than 8 health versus Digging. And they're ripping Shroomscavates on 1-2s, so you know their plans to excavate. We have infinite spells. I have Svalna though. When each spell costs 3 more, Erin, it's not really infinite. If your opponent plays a 1 mana deal 8 and you play a 4 mana deal 8, you fall behind by 3 mana every turn. That's just not good nowadays. He's playing for the late game. Doesn't look like it to me. Objection for murder. Oh, for later? No. If they're gonna have like 9 mana that play around it, right, Derek? You never keep it there. I also value secrets earlier when people have to take weirder risks to test them. They might, for example, waste a coin. Or risk it. Which is great. Yeah, triple cathedral. Double matriarch as well. Damn. I could just drop Svalna, but this feels better. I don't want Svalna. I'm not gonna waste on Svalna.
Dragons come. We are many.
Not at all. Drinks too much coffee. Still, this is way better, right? Now I can do this. Like dropping a 6/6 there, so if I never use the 3 is just really not worth it, right? This is one of the reasons I hate this freaking card, the delayed product. Just so easy for them to answer it, you know? Like so easy. Leftover mana though.
What is illusions?
Yeah, this is surprising. That's why you want 8/8, not 7/9. That's true, I guess, Kanachi. Could look for like a hex, they probably have it.
I wonder.
I prefer post-pop goblin.
I'd still rather play around there, excavate. I was going to condemn. I think we're doing this instead. That's why I took the 7/9. I will stand by that, Avasia. I'd rather play around digging than around an origami dragon on my 7/9. After I randomly then discovered Lighted Burns. Well, these trades are happening, right? No. Oh, okay. Is this where I Svalna? Yeah, I didn't like that randomer. He probably felt safe because it was a 7/9. So I could play the 5/1 heal and this. I could even play the 5/1 and condemn. Or I could Svalna, play this, heal face, and let them figure it out. I set up a better condemn. I don't like this. I heal this. He just storms me, sure. But they could also just hex me, or have 2 storms. Oh, look what they were holding in their hand. Why is the game laggy? Is it? Are you sure it's not you? Is everyone seeing my game laggy?
Mysterious orb, what is your wisdom?
I did. They always do. They also have the ability to perma-freeze me, right? Yeah, maybe it's you, Zakix. Exactly, randomer. I really want to condemn.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
I really want to condemn.
Molded in my rage is not bound by size.
I hate this. I think I prefer it to face. Yeah, same, randomer. I took it step by step. Yeah, this trait protects a whole 1/1 taunt, which could actually protect me from like 7,000 damage, right? Does Shaman have shadow spells? I have no idea. Good afternoon, Inferno. I'm still good. Yeah, but Infinite doesn't matter so much anymore. If each spell costs like 7 mana, it doesn't matter, right? Oh, they're gonna like stealth BM kill me or whatever. I need to swap 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, are they going for the kill? I'll take that. 112? Awesome, Inferno. That's really good. I don't like this play from them. I don't like it at all. Time to swap to the offensive. Like for example, a 7 mana drown sucks. Right? That spell you just casted for Shadow Medicine, what? Or Schooling, what? Incredible value? It's incredible value Shadow? It is. Depends what you drown. But still, 7 mana is still not good. Just because it has good impact doesn't make it a good play. I need 1 damage. Oh, for sure, Inferno, insanely high there. What's more likely to give me 1? This, I guess.
I wonder.
Mind Seer, or whatever. I know I can steal, but I think you just take Plague. And accept this. I could. Man, this. Who said this? Who said that Vision had it instead? No, the archaeologist had it. Wrong. Hey, have a little laugh, okay? Have a little laugh. Yeah, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't know which one of Asia, because the truth is I only needed something really small, like a void shard, and the pool is... Why did I trade it? Why wouldn't I trade it? Sorry, wait, what? I don't know how long it's been going as Nectex. Oh no, less than 3 hours. Jeej.
I see you are
Ooh. And Svalna goes 12 again. Or should I say, the rest of the deck. That wasn't Svalna. Hanga? I mean, we said, deck was pretty great, right? And Svalna won a single game. Did Svalna give me a single good card? I don't know. On YouTube, you've probably just watched this full run paying more attention than I have. So please let me know, how impactful do you think Svalna was? I thought Svalna wasn't a very good card when we drafted it, but it was fine to go with it. MVPs, I would say clearly Clay Matriarch, Cathedral. They were very good, but it wasn't just them, right? Like, if you look back at the draft, I think picking Wellprangler was the right call. 100%. I think picking Mermy was the right call. I think picking Ogmergin was the right call. I think picking Broom was the right call. They were so important to increase my Cathedral consistency and my ability to get to these places, right? Yeah, I picked Wellprangler over Matriarch randomer, by the way. But I already had double Cathedral and I think only Hipster as a 2. At that point. I can't remember the exact details, but it was something like that. Because my last few picks in the draft were Wellprangler, Mermy, Og, Broom. Which I think were so important, actually. They were all in the last 10 or something like that. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the run. I know I've already posted Svalna, a priest, and I try not to. But as time goes by, I keep asking the game to give me new legendaries, and I'm really not getting them that often. And we've had this meta for many months, so I'm gonna have to probably post a little bit of a repeat. But it was a little bit of a different run, a premium priest in my opinion. I know a few of you really want to see me call a deck premium, so there it is. Hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know what you think the MVP was, and what you thought of Svalna in the comments. And do support the content if you enjoy it with a like and a sub. Hopefully, the new meta's approaching soon. I'm kind of looking forward to that.